And we're back!
Yay! Finally!
So, unfortunately, this day was a little bit, sour earlier, but Kingdom Hearts commentary will speak for itself.
Oh god, we basically thought, oh, we're gonna get through this eventually. 2 hours later.
On one... 2 hours were spent on one freaking mushroom.
Oh. Yeah, for those of you that don't know Kingdom Hearts 2, there's some stuff that's the side of the game and also post-game that's, oh, they really test your skills. Some not in the best of ways. Some are just super tedious for no frickin' reason. Well, at least I completed everything in that game on my own time. And I gotta say, that Super Boss was not the worst of it. That'll be another one of the rematches instead.
Yep.
Although there were 2 I really hated. Oh, thanks, Space Pirates! Really appreciate the help! Now, how about you die too?
Oh, so you're shooting me now, huh?
Anyway, yes, Prime 3 returns once more as we,
Yep.
Well, we have to get this bomb put together. And, yeah. Friggin' Space Pirates is still on our way. These robots are assholes. We took care of Gorg on his plasma beam, and, yeah. We also went off the planet to get screw attacked. Thanks for all your energy and ammo. Not that you damaged me that much. Thanks anyway. That's another thing that makes this game hard. There's like nothing you can get in the game that reduces the amount of damage you take.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if the Prime games actually do that. I don't know if the extra suits in the other 2 games were just for the environment effects, or if they actually reduce damage. I guess technically it did in Prime 2, but that's because the light suit is just a fucking beast.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're trying to corrupt me. That's cute. Get the fuck. Then again, if you ever try to corrupt you, the Shozo technology is like, wait, what? Get the hell out of there. Imagine that bird fucker from Dread is like, no, this bitch is mine. Get out.
Speaking of that, I finally finished Dread.
Yeah. Right now I can say things like, dude, oh, dude, did you love the fucking ending of that fight?
That fight was intense. I died so much in that.
Yeah. I love how one of the phases was basically, oh, hey, there's no Ridley in this game. Here's your pseudo-Ridley fight.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That fight was crazy. Some people hated the fact that some of those fights with the soldiers and him were determined by the quick time events. I don't know, they weren't poor in execution. I mean, you could telegraph them, so you just had to be ready and on point for that.
Yeah. I mean, it could be much worse. It's not like the entire game could be a goddamn quick time event or whatever.
Yeah. And the counters aren't even necessary, like the rest of the battles. They just are greatly helpful if you have them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, here's the first bomb component. I don't know if you want to pick this up yet, though.
I don't know if I can, is the thing.
Oh, yeah, you can't from here. That's right, we gotta go up higher. Oh, yep. Okay, yeah, we gotta go back a certain bit. Hey! What do you think you're doing? But yeah, when I first saw the end of that fight, and Samus fucking grabbed it, I was like, oh, shit!
Yeah. There's also the very ending of it, which was kind of,
And the lead up to the fight, too.
Yeah.
Accept your helplessness.
I love the part
Oh,
where...
fuck! Oh, by the way, you can get this missile expansion now! Fuck you, Gears! Thanks! I really appreciate that. Now die for me. Just to think you're being led along the entire time. It's like, fuck, man.
Yeah. You sit here realizing just how, at the very end again, you just realize sitting here just like. I was looking at some jokes where it's just like, hey, isn't that just imagine Adam like talking to you or Adam. It's like, hey, isn't Ravenbeard great?
Yep. He is so much stronger than you are now.
You'll never be as good as Ravenbeak ever is.
You know, I did kind of think it was weird. He like was always really foreshadowing how strong he was, and then freaking once you get the power bomb, he's just like, accept your destiny. It's like, huh? That's a little ominous. All right. Like the wording of that was strange. Oh, dude. Yeah, he was basically the one who set up the entirety of the Metroid series so far.
So we have him to thank for the entire of the Metroid series. Thanks, Raven. Fuck.
Yep. Oh, I completely forgot. I guess the Space Pirates were technically supposed to be dead as of Super Metroid along with Ridley.
Not if the X-Parasites have anything to say about it.
There could be more X-Parasites out there as well.
But then again, this is supposed to be the end of the X-Parasites.
Yeah, it's supposed to be at the end of them too. Now, as long as Aaron lives, games can still happen. Like, another threat could come along. I wonder if they would still let that new power of hers come to play. That would be neat.
Yeah.
The unit is currently offline. I wonder if I can lift it. You can always check your lovely ship commands.
Ship grapple. Huh? Do I even have... Oh, okay.
Yep, we got that at the end of last time, in case you forgot. Yep, that's why we can do this now. We have the ship grapple.
This proves how much I pay attention sometimes.
And again, this is going to be the biggest use of the ship grapple. Other than getting one of the energy cells, which is also a pain in the ass, by the way.
At least we don't need to grab all of them.
I can lift. Oh god, bugs! That's why this wasn't working. Yeah, just hold that giant slab for a second, ship. You'll be fine. And I don't know how... Nah, never mind. Not really worth worrying about. The ship is fine. It can take it. Welding is so hard. At least you can't damage the circuit panel.
Yeah, that would be
just
some
overburn
shit.
it and just be like, instant death, game over. Fuck! That would be a fun twist, though.
That would be hilarious.
Yep.
It's like you have to play along with the freaking gimmick of the stinking Wii mode and pray that it actually works in your favor.
Yep. All that power is flowing nowhere. You know I'm still holding this, right? Gotta put that shit down.
Now if I can actually...
And it's also to teach you, you can also drop shit. Which you only need to do a couple times.
No, it just drops it immediately and it breaks.
Oh my god! Great, now I can't learn how this place works. Thanks, asshole.
Now I can't destroy the seed. Good job, you fucking shit computer. Who programmed this?
You already got map data. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I want more map data. Now this will work. Oh wait, we got map data for 1/2 of this area.
Yep.
This is for the other half. And also, now we can go higher. It also gave us platforms. How beautiful. Ooh, what is that?
Looks like death.
The giant rock. Oh yeah, all these. There's a lot of bomb slots open now. So here's something I definitely appreciate about this game. Whoa, that the other two didn't do. That was weird. You like activated screw attack.
Yeah, I activated screw attack as I was landing on the platform.
Like, can't go up that one. Want to try a triple bomb jump? No. Not getting me to do that shit. You can go up the other one though. But yeah, I think we can see some of it. It's something I definitely appreciate this game did. That I kind of wish the other games did. It's something I appreciate about Dread and that I appreciate about Dread as well. So I like how Dread actually like. Well, I guess I'll go over it once we actually show what happens.
Yeah.
I didn't hit this bomb slot. Oh, so this is the planet you're looking at? Alright, let's see what it is. Melt it. Ah! Shit, I just burned the whole place to the ground, damn it!
That is definitely a planet.
It looks like Elysia, I guess. How does that help Skytown? Who cares? Launch the thing! Fine, here you go. Here's map data for you. Now you got the map of the second half of this area, which by the way, we're only halfway through the second half of this area.
Yeah.
Because now we got the satellite open, we go to more places. Well, that's not the only one we can open. We can unlock these two as well.
If I can actually get in there.
There you go. So, you hate how you go into other planets and you have no idea where you're going, you're trying to look for power-ups. Always really irritating because you don't know where to find everything.
Especially with how big the Prime games are.
Well, here's some mostly good news for you. If you're having trouble finding exactly where they are, here's some help. Satellite has downloaded additional map data for Brio. Soon expansion locations revealed. So yep, now you look at the map of Brio when you go back there, it actually gives you indications of exactly where to find power-ups.
And you'll notice 2 more that we can't reach yet.
The only exception for Brio, however, is the snow area.
Yep.
That's the only one that doesn't get that for some reason. Because it gets its out of its jurisdiction, technically. And here's Dorian's as well. And come back once we get the Spider Ball, you can probably imagine, when you get more. There you go. Having trouble finding power-ups? These will be very helpful for you reaching 100%. Because remember, the Prime games don't work like the regular Metroid games do. You get endings for your percentage completion, not for how fast you were. So take your time and find everything.
It burns!
My god, it burns like old oatmeal.
Why old oatmeal? You wouldn't understand.
I've had old oatmeal. Freaking Shozo, man. They loved old oatmeal for some reason. It's like they were birds. They'd eat anything, those weirdos. By the way, jump up to that ledge up there and then, ow, try to jump up behind you. Jump up there. You gotta get even higher. Oh, I guess you gotta get up to a higher ledge and screw attack over. Never mind. Yeah, you gotta get to a higher ledge and screw attack. There are multiple ways to go through here. Oh, I guess it's a save station in there. Okay. Another one. Eh. But yeah, basically you want to fly across ledges to be able to get to that missile expansion. Yeah, it's great. Yep, that was it. Okay. Free missiles are always a good thing. Especially because soon you're going to need... Fuck. Turns well my ass.
Yeah.
Head straight for a wall. How could my soup help me out with this? But yeah, Metroid Dread, well, it's a good way to pass the time waiting for Prime 4, that's for sure.
At least it's a good Metroid game.
Oh yeah. And arguably, at least for the two of us, one of the best.
Yep.
Whether it matches up to Super Metroid or Zero Mission, we'll have to see in time. But, for the time being, it's a great Metroid game. And certainly better than Samus Returns.
I mean, beating Samus Returns doesn't take that much effort, to be fair.
Yeah, I will say, if the main 5, if we're excluding the regular Metroids 1 and 2, I feel like Samus Return is the weakest.
Yeah.
And then probably Fusion, then the other 3. I do love the horror elements in Fusion, though.
Yeah.
I'll say, while Dread did try to incorporate that, the enemies were creepy, but not the SAX way, where you felt absolutely outmatched.
Yeah, the SAX was just...
It's like, I know this power, it's mine, and it's gonna fucking kill me! And while defeating all the enemies never felt quite... Oh, broken elevator. Neat. You won't be able to fix that, it's just malfunctioned forever.
Noted.
And frickin' the,
Yeah, because that's the thing about the Emmys, is that...
They were fun.
In terms of the execution, they're definitely much better than the SAX was, but in terms of, you know, the actual fear factor, SAX beats it by miles.
It's like fighting off the Emmys didn't feel as frightening. Like, when you fought the SAX the other Fusion, it was such a power trip. Oh, by the way, Berserker Lord again! He's a little harder this time, but you have the Plasma Beam now. There's a giant obstacle in the center of the room, so that makes this kind of irritating. That's really all that needs to be said about him. He has one more dickish attack, and you have an obstacle in your way, so getting rid of his fucking barrier on him is a bigger pain in the ass. But you also have Hypermode if you wish to use that. Not that I would really use it till you at least get rid of his headgear, so...
Yep.
Yep, there's another grindy fight like before. But yeah, dude. Getting to see the horror of the X-Parasites in frickin' Fusion was just amazing. Like, when you beat the crowd with SAX and it transformed into a monster, you're just like, oh my fucking god!
Yep.
It's like, wow! Oh, man. The enemies were fun, but they weren't quite like that. I love how when you got back the X-Parasites, it's like, oh well, okay, here comes the difficulty spike for the game. Now the X-Parasites have control of everything. Fuck!
Yeah. I turned my back for 5 seconds and... It's like, the Metroids are no longer a threat. Yay! Now we got these X-Parasites, which are probably even worse.
Huh.
Yay.
So the X-Parasites got released. That must have been part of Ravenbeak's plan. A message, perhaps. Smart move.
Clearly, this Ravenbeak is really smart. He knows way more than you could ever hope to shoot.
Yeah. Man. It does feel weird that it kind of ended with, like, any, like, real... Then again, every Metroid game kind of really ended without closure. Like, you really just left the planet and that's it. It kind of just leaves it to you to think, like, where's the story going to go from here? Or what's the aftermath of what happened?
Yeah.
Every Metroid game is like that. First one, you literally deal with the Metroid Queen and then the Space Pirates, if you definitely count Zero Mission, which they certainly do. Yeah, now he'll shoot fireballs during this. And also that middle obstacle can block some of those. That's why I hate that obstacle. In Metroid 1, you just destroy frickin' Mother Brain and then the Space Pirate base there, and then, yeah. That's that, you leave, and that's it. Metroid 2, you take care of Metroid Queen, and take the baby Metroid with you. And if you count the remake, you just fend off Ridley and then leave.
Yep.
Super Metroid, you kill Ridley, then you kill Mother Brain, and the baby Metroid sacrifices its life for you. And then you escape, and the planet blows up. And you leave. And no aftermath to that.
Yeah.
Then another M happens. Then fusion. Ugh.
And the Prime games are in their own little continuity, apparently.
Yep. And the only one you don't blow up a planet is the first game.
Yeah, you just blow up a space station, and then you blow up a ship.
Oh yeah, you blow up the ship, and then once your face-off suit gets ripped out of you, you destroy the frickin' ancient ruins of the Shozo. That Ravenbeak was looking at this like, oh, what a bitch. Like, for real? Did she have to blow that up too? This is why I hate Samus Aran. She just blows up all of our shit we worked so hard on. Everything I worked so hard.
Okay, yeah, I admit that we were just being assholes, but...
It was nice actually finally getting to see Shozo though. That was cool.
Yeah.
As limited as it was. But at least now we know the Prime games, like there's possibility that other Shozo could still be out there too.
Yeah.
Which I hope the Shozo aren't completely gone like that game, like Dread suggests.
Yeah, that would be kind of anticlimactic in a way. Considering how big the shows were apparently supposed to be.
Well, that game is really like...
So maybe they're trying to do it as an excuse to... Yeah, I'm curious about something. What is this thing supposed to be anyway?
It's the first bomb component. You can't lift it right now because it's not powered up. We won't be able to power it on until we deal with this asshole!
If only you could pick it up and smash it with them. Smash it on top of him.
That would be cool if you could freaking pick up items and drop them on... but that would require a lot more items being able to be picked up.
Yeah.
It's like random object on the elevator, like, alright, Chip, can you pick this up? They just walk into an open room, it's like, tactical nuke! Wait, this isn't a nuke. You dropped a building on us! Now we can kill it. Plasma beam will work, but you really just want to make quick work of it just to make it feel like a total bitch. I'm gonna barf on you. Yeah, it's great. Hey, guess what? You're dead anyway. Oh yeah, I guess getting hurt technically interrupts your charge beam. Keep spamming! Or does it not let you spam while you're being locked in on a move like that? What a bitch! Yep. The only hard part of the fight is getting rid of him. Well, I can kick his body around. I love he ragdoll. You can just kick him around.
Yeah, that would be great. Just fucking sit there boinking him.
Oh, that would be beautiful. Now we power these on. Funny thing is, in the original Metroid Prime 3, you could actually try to do the boost panels and try to turn these things on. But you would never be able to get all four up in time because...
Would he smash it down?
Berserker Lord, yeah, basically do a pound and it would malfunction all of them to go back down. But in the trilogy version, they decided to disable them entirely until you beat Berserker Lord. Would have been cool to see if you could try to lift them all up, but I think even if you did, they would deactivate it. They wouldn't let it fully activate. Plus, I wonder if it would cause a soft lock glitch.
Probably.
If you activate all of them, then the event doesn't trigger if you happen to kill Berserker Lord before it deactivates all of them again. That'd be awful. Now we can lift this up. Ah, it's being super cool too. Good.
Imagine this thing being heated up. Boom.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
We'll be careful.
We promise.
Yeah, better be careful with it. It's my ass on the line. And your ass, for that matter. Bomb component number 1. The first one you have to obtain automatically. You can't tell by the needle.
Yep.
Now go forward to get the power up we need for the other 2. I like the subtlety of the cutscenes basically telling you where to go. I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
I do wonder when Prime 4 is coming. I know everybody's still saying the rumor is that that Nintendo has Prime Trilogy already prepared for Switch, but they're saving it for closer to when Prime 4 is ready. I don't know about that. I think if they just had it, they would definitely release it. Well, I'm in. Funny thing about the original Prime 3 as well. That used to be a spinning turnstile thing that would block you. Now they just made it lasers. Probably because the physical turnstile thing was probably glitchy.
Yeah.
They decided to probably simplify that element. You wouldn't think they would have really done much to work on this game to change it at all, since it's basically playing the same, but...
Yeah.
They do some little tweaks.
Maybe some more immersion stuff and whatever at this point. As it stands as a game, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. You might want to look behind you to activate the other panel. Trust me, you're going to want this. It's helpful. Not that you need to go up it, but you're going to want this for convenience sake in case you come back here another time. So this way you don't have to backtrack through this area ever again. You can activate this elevator. Back in that central room where we're going to end up in a bit.
Huh. Neat.
Always good to have shortcuts ready. In case something goes wrong or you miss something.
Huh.
Ah, right. I was about to say, how do we get across this? Right. I also gotta remember to look at lore because I keep forgetting about all the...
I don't know if I missed anything.
I can always just talk about it if we
Yeah.
happen to not find it, because...
We are getting to the end of the planet.
I just have to go to the frickin' page where the lore is, and eventually it reads all this stuff for me. Which is nice. Oh crap, I went to the wrong one, no! I went to the lore for the next world, son of a bitch! Skytown data, that's what I wanted. Okay, cool, once you click on one, it gets you to the page for like all of them, that's good. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Son of a bitch! There we go. Okay, if I remember last time, I went over a couple things talking about the Galactic Federation's involvement with
The hell is hurting me from the other side?
There's another pirate, perhaps? Oh, by the way, I forgot. Now we have the plasma beam. There is another friend voucher you could get if you haven't gotten it before. Although I did. You can actually set the arrow troopers on fire and make them panic. If when they do that, you get behind them and you can pull off their jetpack. You can't go that far. Fuck you. What do you think this is, other M?
You're not authorized to have fun.
God damn it. Samus, you were an idiot. What were you thinking up on the various suit? I thought I was waiting for permission. Don't be a smartass. You weren't wrong, but fuck you anyway. Yeah, there's a ship. Oh man, I didn't realize how low your health is.
Yeah, that's why
I
I was
think
wondering.
there's a save station coming up somewhat soon. Although we did miss one before the Battle of the Berserker Lord. Careful. I said be very careful about activating Hypermode right now. I know they tend to give you better item drops when you're low on health, but still. Oh yeah, and you gotta time this too, because this game's kind of a dick with that. God! Fuck! I just go for one more jump. I didn't think it was gonna be so much trouble. There we go. Don't forget, they improved the space jumps, the screw attacks so much in this game compared to the frickin' first one.
Thank God. And there we go.
If only we get the actual space jump in this game.
Well,
that was something.